Okay, this is take 2. I just finished recording a 10.5-minute video, but I'm an idiot and I never turned on the little microphone for my external mic on my video camera, so it didn't have any audio, so now I'm doing it again. So here we go. So I just want to show you my cats. Here's Rome. He's at 19 pounds. They're like 5.5 now. Or no, I think they just turned 5 or 6. Something like that. They're middle-aged. Here's Vinny, the chunkalophagus, in all his glory. He's like 23 pounds now. He's been 23 pounds for a while and keeps on getting bigger, so I don't understand. But he's pretty big. Now you're not going to be able to see Kitten because he's hiding. He's like a vampire. Okay, I'm going to point at the ceiling so you don't see our messy house. Okay, so now we're going to go outside. Oh, I forgot to tell you the purpose of this video, so you can see where we live, because I'm sure you're curious. Okay, this is going out our front door. Here's the Hyposaur. Good puppy, Hype Hype. Good boy, Hype. You're a handsome puppy. You can see the mud on his paws. That's because our yard stays perpetually muddy because of a water leak from Mike's water line, and it rains all the time. And here's Buster with the black face. Buster's about 60 pounds now, and Hype's about Hype's about 70 pounds. So here's a view from our deck. Give you a little panorama here. Where we live, we have a little bit larger than 1/4 of an acre. Of course, we have a porch swing. This old busted down washer that we got from a grandma who said it worked just fine, but it's loud as heck on the agitate. Notice our bug zapper to zap the bugs. You know, it works pretty good, but there's so many bugs that we still got a lot of bugs outside. We got the burn pile. Over there in the corner, a couple days ago, maybe yesterday, Buster caught his first squirrel of Louisiana. He was most proud of himself, and he chewed his back legs off. So yeah, he's pretty violent towards little wild animals. But at least it wasn't a cat this time. Okay.
You didn't show him the stuff.
Oh yeah, I gotta show you the things I did myself, because I had help with fixing this place up, but there are some things I did myself. I learned a lot. Oh, I made the bug zapper cradle. That's pretty impressive. It's actually held up. I haven't had to touch that. Okay, I made the septic tank cover. Cost like $100. And before it was just a metal lid, and it was just exposed and getting rained on and rusting, and eventually someone or my dogs would have fallen through, and that would be bad. So I covered it up with that. And I made these stairs myself. Pretty good. Haven't had any problems with that. Okay. And here's the deck. Michelle's dad, John, built this deck many years ago. It's held up great. Here's leftover lumber from the renovating the trailer. Pile of junk that the puppies are slowly grabbing stuff out of and ruining, so we don't have to store anymore. And I built this gate myself. And check out the action on the latch. See how smooth that is? Wasn't always like that. People were hanging on my gate and broke it, and that's me fixing it. Put that in there. And then raise it up a little bit, sure I hit it square. Boom. Smooth. Love it. We wear a dog sign because he had a door-to-door salesman come and try to sell some stuff, and the guy evidently didn't have any common sense because he walked past a big old fence, 4-foot fence, that wasn't big enough for probably the big creatures that were in there, so we put a 2-foot chicken wire extension on top. And he still thought it would be a good idea to come in our gate and knock on our front door and try to sell us door-to-door freaking steaks or something. I think it was. He was the door-to-door steak salesman. Tempting, but no. So we got a beware dog sign. Beware of the dog sign. So anyway, I built this gate.
built the railing.
And I built the railing. Should the puppies wanted to just jump off there, obviously wouldn't work too well to have a fence if you don't have a rail. I made it high so they couldn't jump over it. Buster actually jumps on top of that stuff and stands on there, and I've been waiting for him to jump off the rail onto the hood of my car and then rampage, but he hasn't done it yet. And we got a little shed right here with some junk in there. Old weight bench, who knows who that is, needs to be junked, but not my problem. Okay, so here's the fence we put up. It's a 4-foot filled fence. This cost us like $220 or something for 330 feet with all the posts and everything, so that was good. And we had to put the chicken wire because Buster was hopping the fence, and so that made it taller. So that worked pretty good. Just coming down our little driveway. We're on her dad's 5-acre lot, and I'm at 6 minutes right now, so I'm doing a lot better on time, so I'll actually be able to show you more of the property now. Okay, so here's the old abandoned critter house. His brother used to live here, and then Mike used to live here, and now it just needs to be tore down for scrap. I'm working on it. Right there we hit a water pipe when we were putting the fence in, and we repaired it, but we didn't repair it good enough, and so it's slowly leaking, so it needs to be fixed again. And here's the yard. Driveway out to the road. I did the roof also. I put some roof coating on there, some tar, because I had multiple holes in the roof that I patched with tin, and we haven't had a leak, so I did a good job. And there's the tree that keeps poking holes in the roof before. Of course, there's not much left of it, so it hasn't really done any more damage. You know, well,
The top of it went through.
yeah, the top snapped off and impelled the bedroom during the last hurricane, but that was before we got the place. So we haven't had any problems since we've moved in, and we've been here for a while now. And you can see along the fence line there's a little trail where the puppies run and knead up the ground, and the grass doesn't grow anymore. But they really like it here, and they like barking at people when they come by and protecting the property.
Bosco has a trail.
Yeah, Bosco, the neighbor's dog, comes over here and has a little trail. He runs up and down the fence with them. And here's the road. It's pretty quiet here. You go down here, has a 5-acre lot over there. Then if you go down that road, it goes down like a half a mile. There's a whole bunch of 1/4-acre lots down there. There's our mailboxes, and you go that way to get out of here. So it's a pretty nice area. We don't get a lot of traffic, and we got about 2 minutes left, so we'll just go down here and give you a quick view. Mike just got some more gravel for the driveway. Here's Mike's place. There's his unit. Haley's freaking old car that she freaking busted. There's Mike's 5th wheel in his place. His storage area. Then here's the garden we're working on. Mainly Mike, but I give him a hand when I can. There's John's place. He built that by hand, by the way, 30 years ago or whatever it was. A lot of years ago, 25 I think. Mike's truck, their tractor. We got a minute left, so I'll just show you the garden real quick. Mike built that swing set like a month ago. Another burn pile. Okay, we got tomatoes here, and then we got some onions, and we plant all kinds of stuff over here. I can't even remember it all. Snap peas and tomatoes and watermelons, and
Corn.
and we're gonna have corn on that other long side right there. That hasn't been done yet. You know, we got to get some more horse manure and put it in there. But there's the garden. It's pretty big. Mike always goes big. He goes large. He supersizes it. We got some firewood. And right there, there's a pond over there, just on the other side of that tree line. You know, pretty good sized pond. Okay, that's pretty much it. We're on 10 minutes. Peace out, yo.
Bye.